All right. So today's lesson is only going to be on the left-hand side. We are doing 7.7a. And there's something that you need to be aware of before we even start. There is something called perfect squares. Oof. Perfect squares. And they are the square root of 1 equals 1. The square root of 4 equals 2. The square root of 9 equals 3. The square root of 16 equals 4. Do you guys know these? The square root of 25 equals 5. The square root of 36 equals 6. The square root of 49 equals 7. The square root of 64 equals 8. The square root of 81 equals 9. So basically what this means is like 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. Whoa, what is that 14 I just wrote? The square root of 16 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 9 is 81. Square root of 100 equals 10. And I'll just stop there because that's pretty much the most we'll do. What's going to happen today is we're going to factor, but we're not going to use a box or any method like that. What we're going to do is we're going to have perfect squares. Are you with me, Mr. Shane? So, difference means plus or minus. Plus and minus. Opposite signs. Can you guys tell me what number makes 25? 5. So there, notice how there's only 2 terms. This is a binomial, which means that my outside and my inside cancel. And here's the pattern. X plus 5, x minus 5. 5 times 5 makes 25. And there's only 2 terms. There's the x's, x times x, and there's the negative 25. 5 times negative 25. So, I'm going to have 2 parentheses with exactly the same thing inside. But there's going to be a plus sign and there's going to be a minus sign. Every number in our lesson today is going to be a perfect square. What numbers make x squared? What numbers make x squared? X and x. Great. Put them there in your parentheses. What numbers make 81? 9 and 9. Okay. What's the word difference mean? What do I do with the signs? Add and subtract. Plus, minus. And you're done. What numbers make 4? I'm on number 3. Remember, I'm only doing the left side of the black line. 2. I'll go slower. 2 times 2. What makes x squared? X times x. Obviously, my first in parentheses needs to be 2x squared. Or 2x times 2x. What makes 64? 8 times 8. So I put the 8s there. Everything here is a perfect square. 25, 81, 4, 64. These are all perfect squares. And what is my signage going to be? Plus minus. You're done. What 2 numbers make 16? Oh, no, they have to be the same number. 4 times 4. What numbers make y squared? Y and y. What numbers make 49? And so that's going to go at the end of my parentheses. What is this whole difference on my title? Difference of squares. What do I put for my signage? Plus minus. This is a pattern. It only happens when you have a binomial, two things, and all the numbers in it need to be perfect squares. Okay, this is 7.7a, which means I'm going to go here and practice 7.7a. And it occurred to me that I need you to cancel out. Well, 20 is special. 23 is special. 21 is special. Okay. N squared minus 16. What makes n times n? Or I'm sorry, what makes n squared? N times n. What makes 16? 4 times 4. What's the signage of difference of squares? Plus minus. Number 19. What makes 100? 10 times 10. What makes x squared? X times x. What makes 121? 11 times 11. Am I going too fast? Okay. What's this difference part? What do I do with the signs? Plus minus. So, actually, I think I need to skip some. So, I'm skipping 20, I'm skipping 21. They're not perfect squares, so I don't want to do it. I'm skipping 23 and I'm skipping 26. Yeah, you could cross them out. I want to do 22, 24, and 25. Yeah, 22, 24, 25. Okay. What makes 16? What makes 81? Be careful where you put the 9 because I still have to fit in an R. Leave a little bit of space, please. What makes R squared? R times R. R. And then, yes.
So the answer doesn't have to be in standard form?
Yeah, this is backwards.
Okay.
And it does not. You're right. And then obviously it's going to be a plus minus. Because it's a binomial and the numbers are perfect squares. Let's do 24. What makes W squared? WW? What makes Y squared? What's the signs that I put? You take a break. Plus and minus. Last one. What makes 9? 3 times 3. What makes T squared? T and T. Okay, I need space for this 4Q squared. What makes 4? 2 times 2. Leave some space, leave some space. What makes Q squared? Q squared? Q and Q. It's a binomial. What's my signs? Plus, minus. So all of these have a pattern. They're those special list of numbers. 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100. I didn't talk to you about like higher than that, but like the square root of 121 is 11. The square root of 144 is 12. The square root of 169 is 13. The square root of 196 is 14. The square root of 225 is 15. So these are also perfect squares. Okay, so this is the lesson. The only thing you have to do before you leave is this last page, Kevin Klutz, but you're only doing the left column. And here's what I mean. Like these. ITN, TAN, GPN, ITN, TAN, GIPN, whatever. That's all you're doing. The answers, you really don't need to pay attention to the answers. You can just do them and write the answer next to it. This is all you have to do today. And then you're going to write your name on your worksheet and turn it into me. I'm keeping it for a week and a half from now.
Is this what we just learned?
Yeah, it's exactly what you just learned. But only these problems. I only taught you this red chunk right here. Don't do anything else except this red chunk.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, plus minus. Yep, difference of two squares it's called. Great job.